Here are 10 things that I learned on my author journey to get a literary agent and a book deal. My name is Mark J. Gregson, and I'm a young adult author. My debut novel, Sky's End, is going to be joining this list of awesome books from Peachtree Teen. Peachtree Teen is publishing my book in spring 2024. First thing I've learned is that the industry is completely subjective. What one person likes, another person may hate. Second thing I learned, if I don't agree with an agent or an editor's feedback, I don't have to do that. Third thing that I've learned, even if I disagree with their feedback, though, that doesn't mean that I should ignore it. Usually they've detected some type of problem and either I have to fix it a different way, or maybe they just don't get it. Fourth thing I learned is that perseverance is key to getting your book published. You have to keep fighting and find that person who feels passion for your book as you do. Fifth thing that I learned is that most likely you're going to have to put books away. You're going to write multiple books that are not going to get published. They're not going to get picked up by an agent. But the reality is that each book that you write, it's not a waste of time because it helps you get better. The sixth thing I learned, in my experience, getting a literary agent is much more difficult than after you get a good literary agent to selling the book to a publisher. Once you have a good agent, it's easier to sell to a publisher. Seventh thing I learned is each book that I write is an entirely new challenge. There are certain things that I've learned over my years of writing that I've gotten better at, but I'm always challenged by something. Eighth thing I learned is that building good habits are really going to be key to helping you get published. Writing as much as you can, setting a set schedule, giving yourself a goal, all those things are going to be really important because if you do get a book deal, chances are you're going to be dealing and operating under some sort of deadline. Ninth thing that I learned, don't compare yourself to any other writer's journey. There's always going to be a writer out there who's more successful than you are, who's had it better than you, who got a bigger book deal than you, got an agent faster than you. That's always going to happen. But on the flip side, there's always somebody who has it worse than you too. So just be on your journey and do the best that you can. That's what matters. It's your journey. Own it. Finally, the 10th thing I learned is that you are the greatest asset in yourself writing a great book. Believe in yourself, persevere, understand, go in eyes wide open and understand just how incredibly difficult it is to get published. Take what you learn from each book, learn from it, grow from it. Reread your work, make sure that it sings, check for emotions. All of those things are going to be really important to make sure that you elevate your game and bring up your book to an awesome quality. If you like what I had to say for you today, give me a like, a follow, give me a comment. And if you want, help me build buzz by adding my book, Sky's End, to your Goodreads. I'm trying to build buzz so my book can land on hotly anticipated lists. It's a wonderful book, Sky Serpents, dueling canes, islands floating in the sky, a really gritty protagonist who is hell-bent on reclaiming his lost status and power. Sky's End is coming in spring 2024.